Well, if you've been with us at all, we've been in Singapore. I've been discreet about what I'm posting just because so much of it is, well, people ask me to be discreet about. But I'll tell you what, I've seen some pictures here of angels, and I know this sounds weird to you, angels that show up on film in certain places that we meet at, and it's clearly just portals of divine, I see these shafts of light that are on these photographs. This is certain ground that has been dedicated for meeting and that I get involved with. And some of these guys are really scholarly. They're not like, fire-breathing Pentecostals. They're very learned individuals who love this stuff. Well, I'm 9,654 miles from home right now.
Who's this on there?
I'm doing a live.
Hiya, guys.
Facebook.
Ooh, Facebook Live, back in the U.S. Hey.
So, first of all, when I get here, they're loading. So, they said that I wasn't going to be able to come back because I'm on a watch list of dangerous people. And that's Deep State Obama holdovers put me on a watch list as a dangerous Christian. Imagine that, a dangerous Christian. And so, but then they took me off the blacklist, I think, because they'll be coming back again. But I think it shows you something, that our ideas are certainly not your typical Christian revival ideas when the government says potentially dangerous. And of course I'm not dangerous to the government. I'm stabilizing of the government because I want to warn them about the chaos that's in the West is coming their way. Because what goes on. Like they just, they has the LGBT marches, just went into Germany legalizing that. They're protesting here. I guarantee the moment that you start trying to create a world where everybody's beliefs are, included, certain beliefs are going to be dangerous, and they're going to result in increased lawlessness and violence because there's a spirit behind it. It's not just freedom of expression. It's an agenda. It's an agenda spirit in the West. There's some species of democracy I would obliterate if it tried to get into China, because it's not democracy in terms of freedom of religion and freedom of opportunity. It's democracy in terms of overthrow the regime. It's like a college brat attitude. I know, because I've talked to some Harvard people about what they would do, what they would advise I do if I go to China, which I will be. And they go, oh, you should protest. And I thought, stupid answer. No government wants uprisings. No government wants instability. Every government wants to have flourishing and peace, and every ruler really wants to be a hero. They just have to be taught the right way to do it is the kingdom way. This young man here is a cool guy right there. He was voted like the #1 top manager in all of Asia. #1 top. When I met him, he was the #1 top manager in all of Asia. And now he just volunteered to drive them. Such a humble people, right? The guy's like the #1 most celebrated person, and he's just saying, hey, let me drive Lance for you. That's the way the Asians are. We're off to Bangkok. I'm going to be doing July 4th in Thailand. Can you believe that? So tonight I'll be celebrating a Holy Ghost prayer meeting. Now Thailand has had a covenant of 7 of their rulers, 7 dynasties, 7 kings were in covenant with the principalities for power for 7 generations. 7 generations of kings were in covenant with the principality. The last one died at the end of 70 years. Just like Jeremiah, 70 years rule. So I'm going into Thailand now. It's the end of that 7th king, the end of that 70th year. Now we're going to go pray tonight to break the curse off the nation and release God's kingdom for Thailand. And it's a big Hindu or a big Buddhist nation, so there's a lot of pushback usually. But right now, God's given an open heaven, so we're going there next. Australia, Jakarta, Indonesia. We're gonna go into Malaysia, and we're gonna go to South Korea. We're gonna go into Beijing. We'll be back in Singapore, New Zealand. There's a move of God. You guys want to go with me on this? I mean, we can get a couple of busloads. And you could join me on our Glorious Chaos tour around the world. Let me ask this guy what he thought of the meetings. Hey, I was just telling him about you, a little bit about your background. So, what do you think? What did you get out of the meetings this week that was going on with the Kingdom Wealth?
It was fantastic. We have a feast of fat things coming out from all the speakers, and we're so blessed.
A feast of fat things means rich revelation, not fat speakers.
Both.
Both.
God bless.
Well, what else? Any other thoughts of any key ideas that came out of the event? I told him you were so smart because I said you're one of my top management training, management guy. I gave him your background.
Okay, so what we've taken away is that there's no dichotomy between what is in the church and what's out there in the corporate world, and we're going to apply what we've learned in the Kingdom Wealth Conference and really take all the mountains and then take all that God has downloaded and deposited in our people and really going to conquer to the top of the sphere.
I'd say he got it, wouldn't you? All right, we're going to pray for you. What is your name?
Kevin.
All right, we'll be praying for Kevin, and when I come back again, my friend, we'll be back together, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll see you. Thank you, brother. Took good care of me. Should I go back here?
I'm going with you.
Oh, in the wrong vehicle. This way? Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, so now we're off to Bangkok. How you doing? I'm okay. I so pray for me as we continue on our wild tour. Saw Western Stacy Campbell late last night, and Georgia and Winnie Banoff, and Roland and Heidi Baker. It's a lot of fun to roll with those guys. And I want to watch Don.